Hello my dear friends, this video is about the city of Winnipeg and our impression of living here through the first year. I also need to mention that this video isn't so much about the city itself, but more about my personal experience. So what is the Winnipeg? Is it a city in the middle of nowhere? Is it one of the coldest cities in the world? Is it also named on behalf of well-known bear? Yes, it is, but let's start from the beginning. The province of Manitoba sits right in the heart of Canada, and it was the fifth province to join the Canadian Confederation back in the 1870s. Furthermore, you will often hear that Winnipeg is located on the Treaty 1 and 2 territories. This practice known as a land acknowledgement. I have to admit that this concept was entirely new to me, and it seems to be a distinct feature of both Canada and the United States. But when it comes down to it, what does Winnipeg mean to me? My family and I moved from beautiful Europe to Canada. After a plane landed, we went straight to the hotel where we were supposed to live almost for a month. The first impression was a shock, caused by the amount of homeless and drug-addicted people. What surprised us even more was the general lack of attention paid to this issue by others. The city appeared as a poor and heavily industrial, non-pedestrian or kids-friendly. We barely found a playground for our kids in the hotel's neighborhood. Even our walks to the grocery stores were challenging because we were not able to hide from the sun in the shadow. There were no trees and no people on the streets. Thinking of this, I cannot point to an exact moment when it all transformed into a period of depression that I found myself in during the next 4 months. During this period, I was investigating new reality and started to accept it as it is. I've got better on my workplace, used to the local educational system, and made some friends in community. And then, suddenly, something shifted, and Canada began to reveal itself from a fresh, previously unfamiliar perspective. Fresh ideas came with the first warm days here in Winnipeg. It wasn't even March, maybe the end of April, when everything turns back to life. During this time, we managed to take a trip to the Rocky Mountains in Alberta. We bought our first bikes, which opened new ways for us to explore the city. Furthermore, I have found some charming spots that I'd like to share with you, and one of them is Shorty's Pizza. You can find it on the intersection of Wolseley and Maryland Streets. They serve delicious pizza with tomato sauce made from the homegrown tomatoes, as they said, And additionally, they offer homemade beer, and when it's combining, it's very tasty. Another fantastic spot is the Bonnie Day Cafe and Restaurant, situated on the Westminster Avenue, and it is conveniently close to the city center, yet nestled in a very quiet and historic neighborhood filled with old houses and trees. What delighted me the most about this place was the porcelain tableware, adorned with flowers and rabbits, and it made me feel like I was enjoying a traditional English tea in a charming old house. However, they are working as a cafe until the noon and as a restaurant in the evening, so you definitely want to visit it in different times of the day. Another aspect of Canada that captured my heart is camping. I can say that there might not be another place in the world where camping is as popular as it is here. We have explored several campgrounds in Manitoba, including Pinava, West Hope Lake, Falcon Lake, and some others in Ontario. You can easily see an eagle, a deer, or a fox passing through, and it is truly amazing. The lakes are also incredibly clear, and a lot of them connected between, so you can make a today's trip or on canoe or just swim and stay on the beach. I also want to tell you about some festivals that take place in Winnipeg throughout the year. The ones that left the biggest impression on me are Festival du Voyageur and Folklorama and the Winnipeg Folk Festival. Although we missed the last one this year, it's firmly on our list for the next one. So what I want to say? A lot and nothing more actually. If you're still thinking about coming to Canada or Winnipeg, you probably should. I have gained so much knowledge of myself during this year, and the most important thing I understood that the beauty and ugliness exist together, and it's up to us to choose what we focus on. So thank you a lot for watching this film. Love you. Goodbye.